Hello and welcome back to Crosshatch Puzzles. We're here for another New York Times Daily Crossword Solve. It is summer and so I'm on a very irregular posting schedule, but I'll post when I can. And today is Thursday, July 9th, and today's puzzle is a collaboration between Brad Wiegmann and Nat Wiegmann, a father and son pair. Nat's debut for the New York Times, and Brad is now published A Baker's Dozen. This is his 13th puzzle for the New York Times. And it's a Thursday, so we'll expect a midweek, mid-difficulty grid with presumably some kind of tricky or intricate theme. If I get this one done in time, I may also try and back solve yesterday's, which I have also not done yet. But let's dive into this puzzle for Thursday, July 9th by Brad and Nat Wiegmann and see what they have dished up for us for today. In vogue, maybe chic, posh, or something like that. Seal hunter and Inuk, maybe. It's possible. Could be some other things, maybe. Some rudiments to be learned. ABCs, maybe. Flex time, question mark. Yoga, maybe. Is it? I don't know if that's right. Well, I can check really quickly. Anatomical pouch. Well, cyst would be an anatomical pouch. Star Wars planet where Luke Skywalker rides a tauntaun. That's Hoth, the ice planet. So these other things look correct. Dinosaur named for a lizard tooth. Iguanodon, I think. Quick timeouts. Cat naps, maybe? The question mark there seems to allow for a broader interpretation of timeout. This looks right. Title in Beowulf, the Thane. Beowulf is a ancient, not ancient, Old English epic, Old Norse epic, and I think Thanes were like lords back then. So I think this is what we want. Let's see if we can figure out this theme clue here. Honey bunch, it says with an asterisk. Not sure. AAA or BBB? I don't know. IDs maybe? Bring in. Maybe this is not this. Maybe a seal hunter is a bear instead? Stern. Like, bring in could be earn, as in to bring in money. Stern. 200 milligrams. An ounce? Is that what an ounce is? Stern. I don't know about that, actually. Back to basics regimen. I don't know. Kudo, an accolade maybe? Guy's night out. Bro time or something like that. Container for peaches. Peaches. Container for peaches. I don't know. Group of spellers. This could be a coven of witches, people who cast spells. Trivial objection. Trivial objection. Don't know. Symbol of strength and solidity. Strong as a... Tonsillectomy docs, probably ear, nose, and throat doctors. Container for peaches. A crate of peaches? What would this be then? A steer? Trivial objection. Well, bro looks good, so crate is probably right. A bro date or a bro time or something. Oh, here's another one. Afternoon socials. I don't know. Group of peacekeepers, maybe NATO? It's not really a group of peacekeepers. But it might be right, because French crown, I think we want tête, crown being a synonym for head. So I guess NATO is correct. Hydrox look-alike. I don't know what hydrox is. Caddies in golf slang? I'm sure I've heard this before, but I can't think of it. Partner of ends, odds and ends, possibly. Lomond, for one. Lomond is the name of a loch, a lake in Scotland. Many a golden parachute recipient in brief. I don't know what that award is. Old theaters. Odia? So this could be a CEO. Odia, the plural of Odeon. Capital close to the confluence of the Red and Black Rivers. I'm going to guess this is Hanoi based on what we have. What is this? I don't know. Some messages from a road trip in brief. I mean, ETAs? ETAs always shows up in the puzzle somehow. Long-time follower. Not someone who's been following for a long time, but a phrase that, or a word that could follow the phrase long time. It could be long time ago. Gales of the NCAA. I don't know what team that is, what university that is. Oh, here's the revealer. Renounced, or a phonetic hint to reading the answers to the starred clues. Renounced. Forgave? No. Forgone? Spent. This could be oleo. Oops. Hydrox lookalike. Oleo is like a margarine, so that could be right. I don't see what this is still. Maybe this is a guanodon. And maybe this is not an oleo. Because this might be loopers. Show that ends, could this be Oreo? I don't know. Show that ends in disarray, question mark. Show. Disarray. It's clearly some kind of pun here, but I don't see what it is. Curly W team, don't know that for sure. Sketchy activities. Sketching, pencil tracing, something like that. Part of a blind, a slat. So this looks like a bro date. Scare off, to deter, maybe? One of the 6 sluggers on baseball's murderer's row. Babe Ruth, maybe? Sanskrit name meaning extraordinary. I don't know. It's a long story. An epic, maybe? Is this Apu? Babe Ruth could be correct. Battling. At it. Dojo furnishing. A tatami mat or something like that. Food processor. Your stomach is what processes food. Is underwater. Owes money, maybe? Do some laps to swim. Edith Hamilton, author of the classic mythology Timeless Tales of Gods and Heroes. Edith Hamilton, never thought that she would show up in a crossword before, but awesome. Padme Amidala is the mother of Luke and Leia Skywalker in the Star Wars saga. Trails, lags behind, maybe? Benin neighbor is Togo. Straddling is a top, and a door fastener is a hasp. Okay. Curly W team, still not sure. Sketchy activities, not sure. Afternoon socials. Honey bunch. Stutterer? Why? Maybe this is a bear. Maybe this is bay, like that. No, it's not. I don't see what else that could be. Stern. 200 milligrams. Maybe it's not a bear. Gosh. Back to basics regimen. Maybe a paleo diet. Maybe that's what it is. And then bring in could be something else entirely. What then is this? Trivial objection. This looks like it is going to be a steer. Afternoon socials. Wing. An L? Why? An eel? To bring in. To keep. Stern. Bring in. Goodness, okay. Let's go here. Caucasus region. The Caucasus Mountains are in Central Asia. Not sure what they want here. Piece of cake. Figuratively or literally. Horned viper. Do we want an asp there? Worms or flies often. This is another theme clue. SEC football powerhouse informally. That I don't know. Is this Bama? Maybe. Sass. Hit 1977 musical that included Franklin D. Roosevelt as a character. United. Could be as one. Yikes. Egad, maybe? Tried to hit a baseball. Swung. Annie? Really? Sass. Mouth. Right now, as we speak, double-decker checker is a king in checkers. Rowers workout machines informally. I don't know what those are called, but hopefully ends in an S. Jerk. A jerk is an ass. Juniors, for example. Sons, people named Junior. Taste. What is this? Taste. Savor? Ergs? Spent. Spent. How am I stuck here? And how come I can't get this? I don't know that savor is right necessarily. Something Samoa Beach. Could taste be anything else? Show that ends in disarray. Renounced. I still want, oh, curly W team is the Washington Nationals that has the curly W as their logo. So I'm going to go with foregone here for renounced. Foregone. Honey bunch. Is there supposed to be like a is there a rebus? Is there like part of the word that's missing? Is this also, well, this is also one of these clues. Taste. Worms or flies often. Foregone. For of what? Honey bunch. Stuttgart? Sugar. Bait. Bassists. Spent is finished. Piece of cake is a snap. Ossetia. I've never heard of that. Maybe I have, I don't know. This looks like strip tease. So this is Vismo Beach. Don't know that that's correct. I'm gonna leave that out for now. Iowa, probably. Sketchy activities. Iona, maybe instead? And then what could this be? Afternoon socials. L, maybe? Afternoon socials. Tease. Steal. Cavill. Tell-alls. Art lessons. Sketchy activities. 200 milligrams is a carrot. Aha. Seal, hunter, and orca. To bring in is to reap. These are organizations. Stern is the rear of a boat. And Asia Samoa, I guess. Pismo Beach, I thought. Sapporo. Everything else looks, maybe that's not correct. I think it's Pismo Beach. Okay, that took quite a while. Let's see what's going on with the theme, and then I'll see if there's anything else that I need to look over. Renounced is foregone. If you renounced, if someone has renounced alcohol, they have foregone it to in a particular construction anyway. To forego something is to go without it. But in the case of today's theme, what it means is that you need to remove 4 of a certain letter out of the entry in order to make it make sense with the clues. So 17 across reads Stuttgart, but if you remove the 4 T's that are in there, you get sugar, which is a synonym for honey bunch, which is the clue at 17 across. At 25 across, afternoon socials, we don't want tell-alls, but if we remove the 4 L's, we get T's. Afternoon teas are the afternoon socials in question there. At 49 across, worms or flies often not bassists, but if you remove the 4 S's, you get baked for fish. And finally, at 60 across, not Apia Samoa, which I think is an island or something. I'll have to look that up. But if you remove the 4 A's, you get Pismo Beach, which is a place in California. So that is what's going on with the theme. Let's look at some other clues. Seal hunter turns out to be not Inuk, but orca, which is fine. Some rudiments to be learned. ABCs is pretty fun, a little bit tricky. Flex time, definitely tricky, but with a question mark leads us pretty clearly to yoga. The stern of the boat has been in the puzzle recently quite a bit. In this case, we want rear. In some cases, stern is the answer itself. Group of spellers, we've had this kind of thing before as well. We want people who are casting spells. This is a coven. I'll have to double check where Beowulf is set. Is it Denmark or is it Norway? Anyway, the Thane, I think it must be Denmark because the Thane comes up in Macbeth. No, wait, Macbeth is in Scotland. I'll have to double check. Maybe Macbeth is in Denmark. No, Hamlet is in Denmark. Anyway, I don't remember. Thane comes up in some Shakespeare play, which is set presumably in the same area of the world as Beowulf. Anyway, it's a title. I'll double check that and put it in the video description. Back to basics regimen. I mean, it's a lot of debate about whether that's true or not, but in this case, it's the paleo diet. Again, some little bit of group of peacekeepers, NATO. Yeah, maybe, I suppose. In peace times, anyway. I didn't know that caddies were called loopers. Fine. I don't know what the golden parachute is. I'll look that up, but I guess it's an award that frequently gets awarded to CEOs. I didn't know that Apu meant extraordinary. That's pretty fun. This ends up being the Iona Gales. Fine. There's a couple of those. What is this? This ended up being Bama, so fine also. Food processor is fun clue for your stomach. Love seeing Edith Hamilton in the grid. That's awesome. I didn't know that. I've never seen Annie, so I just know some of the music from it. I didn't know that FDR was a character in it. Juniors is tricky here. We don't want juniors as in 11th graders, but juniors as in people who might have the name or the title junior, who are generally sons, named after their fathers, perhaps. I didn't know that rowers' workout machines were called ergs. I wonder what ergs. I guess it's an ergonomic workout machine. I'm not sure. Anatomical pouch often is. This clue is often referring to sac, but in this case we're looking for cyst. Quick timeouts is a fun clue for catnaps. This is really tricky here because there's not a lot to go on, but these are both examples of organizations. Presumably the American Automotive Association. I'm not sure what else could be AAA, and I don't know what BBB is, so I can look up what that they're likely referring to there. I didn't know that 200 milligrams was the measurement for a carrot, but I guess that makes sense. There are, 24 carats in an ounce? So that's fine. Sketchy activities is a fun clue for art lessons. Akudo, which you don't often see in the singular, is basically the same thing as an accolade. Symbol of strength and solidity. I had steer here for a long time, a male like a bull, but steel makes just as much sense. French crown is tricky. We want to reinterpret crown as head and then get the French language word for head. L, I am still trying to figure out what they mean here. An L, a wing. I mean, maybe just the shape? I don't know what a hydrox is, but I guess it's something that looks like an Oreo. Show that ends in disarray, a striptease. Disarray, so to array something is to clothe it, I guess. So disarray would mean a state of unclothedness, I suppose. Long-time follower, again, tricky. We want something that follows the word long time, the words long time ago. Dojo furnishing, this is a sort of the bamboo woven mat that often are used in Japanese settings. Curly W took me way too long. This is the Washington Nationals. Caucasus region, so Ossetia. I don't know exactly where that is, but presumably in the Caucasus area. I'll have to look up what that is exactly. And then everything else I think was fairly straightforward. So a really clever theme by Brad and Nat Wiegmann, and well executed. Of course, it's great that all of these theme entries make sense as entries both before and after their transformation. I'll have to double check what APS Samoa is, but yeah, really clever and really well done theme by the father and son pair. I hope you enjoyed this solve. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up to let me know, and I may try and get Wednesday's puzzle done right now as well. So look out for that as well. If you want to know when all these videos are coming up, especially as they'll be coming less regularly over the summer, do hit the subscribe button. You'll get those notifications. And we'll see you next time on Crosshatch Puzzles. Cheers.